My dad was the greatest. He was a family man. He adored his wife and his children, and he was a pastor, and was very attentive to the people in his church. But he spent most of his days working as a small businessman. His work involved picking up old junk cars and loading them on the back of a rig that he engineered himself. The most vivid memories I have, or some of the most vivid memories I have, are of him coming home, having done work that leaves you so dirty that my mom had to use laundry detergent to wash his hands. He would, to get all the oil off, and he enjoyed that. He enjoyed that kind of hard work, and that's what he did during the week. Literally salvaging old junk cars that other folk had thrown away. And then on Sunday morning, the man who picked up cars that other folk had thrown away or were giving away, or preached to people who felt thrown away. So he's preaching on Sunday morning, but he's very much a worker during the week. He's a small businessman and he's a worker. He builds things. He creates this rig that pulls these cars on a pulley system on the back of a truck. He's engaged. And whether you are a junk man or a gardener or an artist or a plumber or an auto mechanic, there's nothing like working with your hands. And it's too bad that too often in our country, we have devalued the dignity of people who work with their hands. Too often, human beings create systems that alienate the worker from the very thing that they're producing. So that's what exploitation looks like, whether it's slavery, whether it's the inability to organize and have fair wages, whether it's the lack of equal pay for equal work, gender discrimination. All of these are ways in which human beings become self-alienated and disconnected from the work that they are producing, which causes frustration and resentment. But if there's a way in which you can be one with the work that you're doing, you don't mind working hard because you're connected to it. Because in some sense it belongs to you rather than you belonging to somebody else. And so that's what I mean by the dignity of work. So when we play games with workers, when we create systems that don't allow people even to be full-time employees, even though they're doing full-time work, when they cannot get benefits, a living wage, then as a preacher, I have to tell you, for me, that's sin.